Okay, we are back. We're all alone, but we're back right now.
Happy to be back. Here we are, Gerald Kindsfather, part 2.
Woo!
We're going to keep going through these amazing drawings. We hope you come back, join us, look at them with us. We're going to try to keep better track. So we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 sketchbooks already this hour. We have so many drawings and sketchbooks by Gerald Kindsfather here. If at any chance you're in Billings, Montana, you want to come down, flip through these, you can make an appointment. They are $25 each. We can have them custom framed if you are so interested. Thanks for joining us, Kirks Grocery.
We've already got
Billings,
4 people,
Montana.
5 people. Everybody's coming back.
We are back. Are the comments? Hopefully we'll have some comments.
It says
again.
comments will appear here now. So,
just to mention,
Skylar says, "Hey Shane."
Hey Skylar. You know, try to keep up with us. Take a screenshot of what you see. This will be at Kirks Grocery on YouTube tomorrow. You can always check out what's happening at Kirks Grocery at kirksgrocery.com, where we have most of our art up, and you can buy it directly there. Thanks to our webmaster, Upfresh Media, Keith Martinez. We are looking at work by Gerald Kindsfather, and we are loving it.
Krista's back. She says, "Hey guys."
Hey.
Okay.
Thanks for being with us. We're just making this. This is a new thing for us, as with a lot of what we're doing in life now. So thanks for being here. So this is coming from one of Gerald's portfolios.
Okay, let's try to do good.
Now this is going to be the largest drawing we've seen by him so far.
And the light's not the best, but I'm gonna zoom
I
in.
don't know why the light looks fine, and then why?
I don't know.
Not you, but like.
There's a difference between the light here in the real world and how the lighting is appearing on
The screen?
the screen.
Yeah.
Definitely,
That's
these
weird.
areas of darkness are not an issue here in the room. But we're working on it. Also, the sun's going down a little bit, and that's making the artificial light appear a lot more severe. So that's right. You get 4 figures for the price of 1 in this beautiful drawing.
Yeah, so this drawing here, these are just a portfolio full.
Oh,
This
nice.
drawing here, just to give you an example, this is about 20 by 16, 16 by 20, classic size. Let's start moving. Here we go, figure drawings.
Okay, Andy's back. Roscoe's with us. He says, "Cool."
We're gonna turn these around, give us a nice white background, and here we go.
Okay, zoom in on this
So
one.
these are looking very fast. This looked quick. He's doing multiple figures on these pages, really trying to catch their gestures as quick as possible. Still getting details like, what's he love? Feet. What's he love? Noses. One single eye. So often. Can you see these down here? Is that distracting?
Nope.
Okay. Some more.
Wow, these are very different than what we've seen before.
Yeah. So we've seen a lot of elegant drawings by him. We don't know any of the timeline of these drawings. Gerald didn't give us that, so I don't know if these are earlier, later.
So they're not dated.
They're not dated, they're not signed.
Some male figures here. Oh, we got more of a
Cartoony.
graphic cartoon style. And I mean, that's what it is, I think, when you capture a huge amount of work. I think every artist is experimenting, trying different things.
I think we're giving up on the numbers, folks. It's too much of my brain power.
But
take a screenshot.
Our letter is G.
This
like
is G.
Grover.
These are
G
all
like
G.
grapefruit. And I'm going to zoom back out on this one. Ooh, that was very dramatic, actually, the way that happened. So we have more figures that...
Feet, always love. He loves to get this big toe in here. And look at this. It's just a curl. And as it curls, the weight of the toe dissolves where the light hits it. It gets it back here at the ankle with that shadow.
Well, look at that beautiful negative space in between the legs and ankles right there.
Right here?
Oh, no, actually, I meant right.
Oh, here.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, there.
I
Right?
don't even know.
They can see my hand.
Okay.
I mean, even though my finger looks ludicrously large. Ooh, and then, wow. So this is like a crouching figure from the back.
Maybe wearing pants. These are wearing clothes.
Yeah, not a nude figure, I would say. Got a tank top going on. And then this one, you know, now you're starting to see multiple figures, and there's just multiple sizes of figures. And they're just inhabiting the space of the page together.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
Well, now his line is less accurate, but it still conveys its meaning. So none of us have a knee notch like that. Oh, hold on, let's find that swooshy. Yeah, the swoosh of the arm right there.
Where it hits the... Here it comes up, it hits the elbow, hits the shoulder. You know, these kind of remind me, I mean, he's such a masterful drawing. This almost looks like is a blind contour at times.
It does look like blind contour.
Like he was not looking at the drawing as he was drawing it. Maybe up here for the face, but down here it loses so much of what we've come to see in his drawings. It loses a lot of the actual body, and it just takes on a warped form, which I would say maybe he wasn't looking at the paper. Who knows?
Well, and then blind contour for people who aren't artists, it means that you're looking at that thing that you are observing, and you don't look at the paper or the page at all. You never look at that. So that's why blind is in the mix.
The face.
Simple portrait, side view.
Freudian. Looks like Freud, I mean. Here we go. Looks like we have a male nude. Maybe a mustache. Maybe some round glasses. Oh, we get some color. We have yet to see any color.
Oh, hold on. Let me unzoom here. There we go. We're ready for color. Oh, color. This one, would you bring it a little closer, Shane? Closer, closer, and up a little. And back it off just slightly, and then let me zoom around it. So I think now we can see online the colored pencil. It's more vibrant in person here for us. But I think now you're starting to get the sense of the line drawing. And maybe now that you've seen it up close, it appears better as a whole. Ooh, I see one coming that I'm excited about, I'm gonna be honest. But it's coming up next. So this is letter G. Sketchbook G that we're looking at. And colored pencil.
Once again, if there is something you want to talk about, you can hit us up at kirksgrocery@gmail.com, right here on Facebook on the comments, or you can hit us up on Messenger for anything you want to know about.
Yeah,
now here's a face.
Yeah.
Some more detail. We get the feathering of the hair almost over here. Oh, we're coming, it looks like, into some faces, which
might be one of my favorites. You know, it's a little bit more like a caricature because of the length of the chin right there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still a very representational drawing. Still, even though it's not accurate anatomy, it reflects kind of the logic of accurate anatomy. You know, it feels right in the drawing. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is online saying, yeah! Julia Louis-Dreyfus, welcome. You're the first fest to join. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is asking a question. Where is LB? I don't know. I'll look around.
I locked him in the other room.
Those of you who know LB know that sometimes he gets excited, and sometimes Shane puts him in.
Well, he's biting me while I'm trying to talk about nudes.
He's free now. Totally free. There he is. Pups, free, LB.
All right.
He's a celebrity.
Here we go. Let's move on this. Okay, we're looking at Sketchbook G. What you're going to want to do, if you want any of these drawings, they are $25 each.
25.
We can work with you if you need to get them framed. They are shipped, $30, postage paid.
It's Uncle Ty Herman, LB. Ty loves you.
And we are going to look at this one now.
Just want to... When LB hears Ty Herman's name, LB gets excited. Oh, and he gets put back and locked out again. Bye-bye, LB. We'll see you soon. Keith Martinez of Upfresh Media, taking care of the website, is now...
Let's focus on these drawings. We've put a lot of our personal life into this one. Here we go.
Well, hold on. I feel like I haven't shown this to the crowd at all. Look at that one. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Keith's shouting out to LB. Okay.
Well, LB can't hear him because he's in the other room.
Oh, see, there's a little bit of a delay. Keith is now saying no, probably to the banishment of LB, while the rest of us view, well, actually, while all of us view this beautiful piece. And the dark kind of chiaroscuro of the underarm and the breast. Here's another area where you can see, you know, he's got some kind of rough lines as he blocks in that dark space, dark negative space. A little tiny bit of smudging up at the top of the leg by the hip. All right. This is interesting because this is a little more stylized. For those of you who were here with us at the very beginning, I think that even though there was very simple lines, it was very representational, and now we're seeing pieces that are more stylized. Shane mentioned a little while ago that these sketchbooks are undated, so we're not sure when they were drawn or the sequence of the development of his style or the transition of his style. You know, of him becoming better at his rendering or of his being influenced by other artists.
Okay.
Oh, let's see.
We have another sketchbook.
Oh, hold on. I got behind on my comments.
Oh.
Andy says G, woman's profile for him.
G, woman's profile. Ooh, that was...
Couple drawings back, he says. Couple drawings back.
Just a face?
Would it be
Woman's
this
profile?
one? Andy, is
Oh,
it this
maybe
one?
this one?
Oh, you mean my favorite, Andy? Is that the one that you mean? Because it's an excellent choice. Let us know, Andy. I am now, the comments are now actively scrolling again. Sometimes they don't scroll, and
okay.
we lose track of our friends.
We're going to push this down for a sec, turn this over, and we're going to open up another sketchbook and look at a different timeline.
This sketchbook will be
pen.
H like heaven.
This is marker. We haven't seen any drawings of his in marker yet.
Really? Andy said yes. We had identified the correct one.
All right.
So Shane just noted that this drawing includes renderings in pen as opposed to pencil. But to me, this looks like a felt tip pen or maybe a fine marker. Is that what you think, Shane? Maybe like
I'm actually looking for the letter H.
graphic design kind of markers, I would say. Not being a graphic designer, I think of a whole range of markers that I rarely encounter being those used by designers, especially way back in the day when graphic designers weren't doing their whole thing on the technology.
We're going to go here with Sketchbook H. We have some marker here, as Mary was just saying. This is H1. Oh, wow.
Oh, you got to turn that one.
Wait.
Okay. We saw H1 and this is H2.
H2?
Let's come back on this a little bit, see if we can. Oh,
some more detail than normal on the breasts. A lot of times they're just ghosted there. You can tell they're there. Here we get more of that body.
Okay, you see almost all the lines of the breast.
H2. Oh.
H2 is also a double-sided piece.
Okay, he's drawn multiple drawings on top of that.
Shane is all business. Keith Martinez. Shane is all business. It's true. And Ty says, will you remind me of the artist's name? Well, Ty, the artist's name is, say it, Shane.
Gerald Kindsfather.
Gerald Kindsfather.
He's a local Billings guy. Ty, you might know Cy. He hangs out here at Kirks. It's his father. And Gerald also hangs out here. That one's driving me crazy. Oh.
We're doing okay, though. We can see it. Got sort
Are we on H what?
We are on H. Oh, let's say 4.
3 or 4.
Oh, here's another profile. Really nice shading on the hair.
This
where the hair is
beautiful line
part.
right here.
Here's a beautiful line. Let me see if I can show it off to everyone else. Beautiful lines. That should have been the title today. Gerald Kindsfather. Beautiful lines. Ooh,
this is really nice. I love this eye socket. A little bit of the eye here. The lips are beautiful.
Ty says many, many thankings. Yeah, to be able to capture the face, the likeness of the person, their thoughts, all of that in very, very few lines is something you just don't see very often.
Oh, here's a beautiful one. A little more sensual than the ones we've seen in the past. Face almost looks like ecstasy a little bit. Thrown back.
Let's zoom out a little bit.
I love that underside of that nose. You can see both nostrils. This hair right here is just gorgeous. Once again, the toes, the big toenail.
Sometimes we have trouble.
So many times he's just putting that big toenail in there. We've really learned he loves that. This is Gerald Kindsfather drawings, $25 each. H. We're going to sell this one H10.
I would turn that one. It's okay, pups.
We skipped some numbers, but here's H10.
Sometimes we skip numbers, but I think most of you have been kind enough when you want to purchase something to really let us know.
Screenshots are always going to work.
Yeah, you can always screenshot it and send it to us by email if you're on your phone. Although we may have some people on their computer.
We got some people on some landlines out there?
We got some people using Facebook for landline. It's something that they've developed in the hopes of, you know, really becoming the next thing that nobody saw coming.
I like this one. Straight from that sensual drawing to just business. Look at that. Shadow, light, grayscale, way to the floor, the hand hitting the floor. I love it.
Yeah, the hand hitting the floor right there.
Just spills out into the negative space.
Yeah.
Now this, for me, you wouldn't want to crop this drawing. Some of these drawings you can kind of crop, but this is a closed shape in here. It's very geometrical.
Oh, and Jeannie says she would love H9.
H9.
Oh, and Ty Herman is actually a landline guy, which I know that about Ty Herman. He's a landline.
Let's make sure we got Jeannie's here. 1, 2, 4.
Jeannie, while we're looking, if you could give us additional clues.
We were way off. We were like H5. Is it
Jeannie
a nude,
loves
Jeannie?
it.
This one. You might want to.
Jeannie, is it? Here,
you know what? We'll come through, Jeannie, and we'll do it tomorrow. Or later tonight.
So, Jeannie Kennedy, is it this one, Dr. Jeannie?
I don't remember. Woo!
I think it might be that one, but I'm guessing.
Is that her saying that, or you?
That is me guessing. That's Mary as a guesser.
Oh, we don't have anything up there.
We don't have anything up there.
We
don't have a dog.
Sketchbook. So we will remember that Jeannie wanted something in H, and I will get a hold of you.
I think it might be that one that you said.
We got anyone watching still? Should we keep doing
We've
this?
got 11 people watching, and Jeannie said that I am right. That is the one that she wants.
All right, perfect.
Oh, and there we go.
That was a nude in
H.
H.
A nude in H.
Or was that I?
Nope. And let's see if we can, the light is changing. This piece is sold, but it's just an example of a framed piece. Hank Fuller has offered to frame these pieces for anyone who'd like a framed one. Here you can see a little bit of the mat. But the lighting is not ideal for showing this off.
Okay.
Marnie says that's lovely. And Ty says, oh yeah, buddy, we're all ears and eyes. All right.
All right, we just had a bunch of drawings fall out of this sketchbook.
Oh. Or not.
Okay.
Put the little eye up there.
I can't find my eye. That's why I was wondering if that last one was eye. Let's go to J.
Let's go straight to J, everybody.
Problem with this thing here is that it's really hard to flip it. It really
I know.
takes a really...
I know you're imagining that we have a very sophisticated studio here for putting on this production, but we do not. So it's a little awkward.
All right, here we go. J1, reclining figure, the beautiful hand. Nipples here. Wonderful shoulder. J1.
J1.
Oh, look at this. It even breaks it apart. There's not a lot of information there. We can still see the breast. We can still see the knuckles of the hand.
Yeah.
The elbow, the shoulder disappears.
It's almost like there's not many lines, but there's so much information. That's almost how I'd put it, yeah.
That is J2. J3, this is one of the Gerald sketchbooks we've come across where we keep seeing the same image repeated, how we talked about. How he's honing it down, trying to find the most efficiency of line.
And Jeannie says they're all so good. She can't believe there's so many. And Ty's encouraging you to sell it, COVID kid.
The COVID kid, get done, got did. Okay.
And there's so many, Jeannie. I think we definitely won't be showing them all tonight. There's so many. Oh,
I think we're maybe going to get through a 10th of the drawings we have here.
Did you say a 10th?
Yeah, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 sketchbooks and 3 portfolios, and the portfolios are amazing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you won't get to see them. But
come down, make a private appointment. You can come down, hang out at Kirks Grocery, check out the new show, Curate Instigate. You can look through these. You can look at new Roscoe paintings we have. Don't forget to join us next Friday as we look at Brian Keith Scott work. We're going to put it in the middle of the street. We're going to take over this corner. We're going to put art outside. Hopefully it's a nice sunny day.
Yep. And Brian's work's supposed to be outside anyway. And Andy says, how do we close the deal?
How do we close the deal?
You have
Let's
a sign.
talk about that, Andy. Well, one of the ways you can do it, I think I wrote down, Andy, that we know the one from G. I wrote the word G, Mary. How you can close the deal is if you use PayPal or Venmo. That works. I can also take your card. If you want to call me after this, send us a text on here with Messenger with your number. I can call you. Really, we do anything. Card, PayPal, cash, however you want to do it. And we can do that as soon as we're done with this broadcast.
And we just got a shout out for Brian Keith Scott's work. Because Ty has seen it before and knows
how good that is.
It really is great work. Totally different than what we're doing now. So many different types of contemporary art that exists in the world.
Okay, we're going to come to J5. I wonder if this is that same model we had earlier with that bun of hair.
Here, hold on. There.
J5.
J.
Once again, we see the toe. I'm going to always point that out. J5. J6.
Well, I really enjoy J7.
J7.
Almost as like a Botero quality, just to throw out some artists.
J8, some feet.
It's a great time to continue to praise Gerald for his treatment of feet when he's drawing.
Thanks again for joining us on our second half of Gerald Kindsfather's tour of his sketchbooks. We didn't know how many we were going to get through, and we are really not getting through many. And the J series is beautiful. You can just see them move along, as Krista just said. I mean, here you go. He zeroes in even closer on the feet.
And the feet, you know, the feet and the hands have so many bones, which I think makes them fascinating to draw, because as you shift from angle to angle, those bones catch the shadow and the light.
And once again, this will be on Kirks Grocery at YouTube tomorrow. So if there is something you see, we can't identify it tonight, just do a screenshot there. As we were just talking to Andy, you know, PayPal, Venmo, credit, cash, pretty much just hit us up with a message on how you want to pay, and we can take care of it at the end of the night.
How about a money order?
Money order? I'll take American Express.
Traveler's checks. Yeah, traveler's checks are totally acceptable.
You find a traveler's check, I'll take lira.
Yeah.
Okay, but now I lost where I was with all these jokes.
Which has been happening over and over. J for jokes.
We're on J for jokes. Once again, the feet. Little looser than the ones. He's loosening up. Oh,
this one, let's zoom.
What do we got here? Well, I can definitely see the nipple, because his nipples are often represented with just that mark. You can see it. But where does it come down? Is that, Oh, yeah, here we go.
I think we have the nipple, and then I think we have just a gentle bulge of the abdomen, the stomach there.
Yeah. Amazing. Look at that. Barely anything there. And we can imagine a whole person.
J9.
J9.
Oh, John. Let's see if we can remember which one we labeled as J9. Oh, Shane just made a note. Okay.
Well, I guess it's on there too, but.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. We rewatch this video when it's over, and we also see all the comments and confirm all the purchases. So that's a little behind the scenes of things that happen after this is over, which you may not know. We'll also be eating the Nanaimo bars, delicious Canadian treat I've recently learned how to make.
And this is the last one in our J series.
Last one in the J series that Krista mentioned.
See the hair here? We see the toenail way down here.
Do we see that toenail? Because I don't see it. And there it is. Making use of the edge of the page.
Can we get some people out there? Do we want to go through another sketchbook?
That's the question. One more sketchbook or wrap it up and leave people wanting more.
This has been Gerald Kindsfather, number 2.
Gerald?
I'm going to put another sketchbook up there. These are $25 each.
$25 each. And while Shane's choosing another sketchbook, there are just quite a few. We won't be able to go through them all tonight because there are just a variety of folders filled with drawings, actual sketch pads. Oh, we've got some comments coming in that say, yeah, please. That's all caps. More, 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 more. One more, please.
All right.
You guys are so cool.
Thanks for hanging with us. We do miss hanging out with you. I really do. John Lodge, James Eschner, Hank Fuller, Sandy DeVarshkis, Krista McNamee,
Ty Herman,
Gene Kennedy,
Jeannie
Keith Martinez, all y'all. We miss you.
Anna Page was on there earlier.
Anna Page.
Bess.
We're going to keep going. We are moving into sketchbook K.
K. That was almost kind of white supremacist, but I stopped myself by adding additional Ks.
For strikeouts at the baseball game there.
Whoa, I don't get that reference. Oh, we've already got a little lake drifting along the side.
All right, we're coming up to number K, letter K.
Ty misses us both, and we miss you, Ty.
So this looks like there might be a little water damage down here on this sketchbook. Just to let you know, if you're interested in anything on the K, it's barely noticeable, but you do get a little texture on your page. This one is a marker. Looks like a person leaning down.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a marker. This one's
very strong line, sure line.
Very solid line, not one of those markers that leaves space.
Oh gosh, look at this. Do we got another big toenail in the house? Can you imagine all these drawings? There's so many. Oh my goodness.
But I love that he shared them with us.
K2, K3, like the mountain.
Okay.
Oh, it's K2, I know.
Okay, yep. K2, K3 like the mountain. Ooh, K4.
K4.
Full figure, K4.
Look at this foot. I mean, it is so misshapen, but it's, I don't know, I wonder if this almost looks like another blind contour.
It's large, but it's not totally misshapen. Although I wouldn't want to have a situation where the top of my foot comes out at that angle.
Come on, that's like gouted out loud.
Gouted.
Gouted out loud.
It's from Shane's new album, Gouted Out Loud.
K4?
K4.
2 figures?
2 figures.
K5? Oh, looks maybe like a male here.
Looking down.
By looking at the genitalia there in the middle, I'm going to say it's probably a male. Maybe not.
But again, there's a fluidity of line and a gender fluidity to our world. Yeah, Ty's wondering, elephantitis? I was wondering the same thing too. Does that one go?
Wait, is he talking about elephantitis?
Oh, elephant.
Is he like Ty is the elephantitis? Do you know?
Okay, if you can follow that, Ty. Okay, I was.
We lost where we were. We lost the number K. We're about K6.
6.
We're gonna call this K6.
Look at that one. Oops.
He's like sauntering down the sidewalk, naked but sauntering.
The two things can go together, my friends. Okay, and this is just below the waist.
K7.
K7. Can you see that K? Yeah, you can see the K.
K8.
K8. Like a primary school.
K9.
K9, like the dog that's locked in the other room. Krista says it's so interesting to see such a scope of work. As a non-artist, Krista really, really enjoys that this is one artist showing many different looks.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, and it's like the difference of pencil, the difference of paper. You can see how different paper takes pencil, like how it breaks apart or the line. And we thank Krista for joining in. She's a regular purchaser.
She just received a shipment
This
from
week
our
she's
last
been drinking coffee.
Coffee from Sandy DeVarskis's gorgeous ceramic ware. Beautiful. Again, beautiful.
We're just gonna move through these.
You can see this series. You can see him observing and drawing same figure, same angle, or almost the same angle, over and over. Oh, we're done with K?
Well, I couldn't turn the page. It's like a really weird angle.
We've got weird angles here. I'm sitting on the table. It just looks like we have high production values. All right, that is the end of K.
Yeah, so we're gonna call that the end of K.
That's the end of K. All right. End of K. We've got the K on this beautiful lamp by Chuck. Chuck's last name is...
Oh my gosh.
Well, we know and love Chuck, and we know Chuck's last name. Know that, okay?
But he made this beautiful...
It's like a steampunk lamp, and it has direct USB inputs. It has
magnifying glass, roach clips / fly tying things.
Yep. It's pretty amazing. We've had it here. I think sometimes people just think it's part of the gallery, but it's actually a piece that's for sale that we utilize all the time because it's just so functional.
All right. L.
L.
We get a face.
L like LB, like leatherback.
L1, we get a face.
L2?
Ooh, I already like L. No, that's not L2. This is L2.
That's L2.
Ooh, and this is great.
Ooh.
I love his buns. He always has this.
Oh, now I feel like for those of us looking on the screen, let's zoom in. Let's spend a minute with this one.
L2
Shane points
is
out
gorgeous.
the bun at the top of the hair.
You're looking down the body. You can see your nose here. You can see your brow.
Master of foreshortening right now.
Yeah, that's
not an easy pose to draw whatsoever. And then just the fact that it's almost sectioned out, but it still captures the anatomy.
L3 is what we're moving on to. I really liked L2. We're going to do a bonus. You know, these are $25 drawings. I like L2 so much. If you want to buy it, $40. How's that sound, people?
Wow.
Yeah.
So if it's a favorite, you pay more. It's the opposite of a sale.
Oh yeah, this is, you want to buy one of Shane's favorites, I'm going to charge you $15.
Yeah, because Shane's favorites is the kind of thing everybody wants to be in that club.
So that's what you're going to want. So if you want, you're like, because you're just kind of paying for my consulting fees to have your art collection be better, because you know the normal
this is a good
little
one
bedroom apartment needs about 20 pieces of art in it, you know, that to really make it feel like home.
And how many pieces of art that are kind of Shane approved does a one bedroom apartment need?
Well, if you want the best quality, I'm gonna charge you a little bit more because I like them, but you're gonna have the best looking apartment in town. Definitely. Okay, let's go back to these drawings. There's a lot of bullcrap flying around. This is L4. Just like my spine that's hurting right now. There's a chiropractic joke for you. Oh, L4 is hurting.
Jeannie will tell us any kind of joke that has to do with
L4,
spine.
I love this one. God, beautiful. Feet. Calf, look at this mound of calf.
There we go. Now you can see what Shane's talking about. Oh, I don't trust him.
L5.
I don't trust the dog.
Where is he?
He's making a sound. Many of you know we have a kitchen here at Kirks Grocery, and sometimes when we can't see the dog, we wonder if he has entered the kitchen. So Shane is checking on that. Susan Barnett curator of the Yellowstone Art Museum, is with us, and coming to join us when he heard Susan's name is LB.
All right, so we were on L5, I think. We've probably looked at, I don't even know, 100 drawings in the last hour?
We've probably looked at 100 drawings or so by Gerald Kindsfather.
We are on our second hour. This will all be on Kirks Grocery at YouTube tomorrow. We're going to just keep flipping.
And you can see, if you're just joining us, we're on sketchbook letter L. We started with A.
And I believe this was L5. We've sold quite a few drawings tonight. You know, they're $25 each unframed by Gerald Kindsfather. $30 postage paid in the United States. Another beautiful drawing.
Susan says, happy Friday. Jeannie says that is so lovely.
Yeah. And I like he could still get the bun. It's just this little squiggle over here. But, you know, the more we look at his drawings, we get to see the big toenail, the brow, the bun.
We're kind of looking at the face right now, which hadn't shown up in the video before.
Look at how little information there is right here. But you get this dark as it goes down here, weight underneath. The light hits it from this side, blows out the whole back. But you can see the shoulder, the breast, the knee. I love this one.
Yeah.
So this, I think, is, what did we say, L6?
That's a good question.
L5 or 6.
We never know the number. But it's in L, and I will say 6. I think I like this one even better than the last one.
Well, you know, this is his second run at it, third run at it.
I mean, you can really see his control of the medium. You can really see his understanding of the form.
This one loosens up a bit. Maybe shook his hand off a little bit, said he wanted to loosen up. Even looser, even shakier.
I don't know if I'd say shakier.
What
an uneven line, but a deliberately uneven line is what I would say. But I think you're right. There is a little bit of a... the energy of his hand is coming through.
It's like he was done with the pose, I kind of feel. I feel this
you think he was ready to move on?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Gerald? I mean, if you guys start calling me Gerald, I could probably start going under the name Gerald.
Wow, that's what happens by the time we get to sketchbook L. Is that upside down? Is that on the
I see the face. This way?
Yeah, that way.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
You see the knee coming over the top of the body, where the light would hit the top of the calf? Quad? Disappears where the stomach is. We do get the brow, we get the nostrils. No big toes in this one.
Here we go. I'm zooming in on the underside of the nostril. It's hard to capture it all. It's also getting darker here, which means that I have to do a little bit more zooming in for people to see the details. Whoa. There's me. And there's Gerald Kindsfather's drawing. There's the feet.
Back to marker.
That's the boldest line coming in right now. There it is.
Yeah, that's the thickest line we've seen all night.
Darkest line I've seen. Almost like calligraphy.
Yeah.
Some of the marks on here.
It almost, and it kind of, in a way, it reminds me of caricatures, like if you're going to Knott's Berry Farm and, you know, when they draw you. Well, just these kind of lines are very cartoony.
Some of these where it's a thicker figure remind me of Botero. He's done a lot of nudes, and it's of larger people. Is that the last one in sketchbook?
L.
All right.
Okay, I think we're going to do one more. Shane's tiring out.
Yeah. I think going from A through L has been a lot. We have loved having you with us.
I'm going to give you the pitch one more time. Welcome to Kirks Grocery. We're in Billings, Montana. We are a community center, art gallery, and performance space. Hopefully we will open back up someday and have all you fine folk back with us. In the meantime, we've been selling art online at kirksgrocery.com.
We're always selling art online at kirksgrocery.com.
You can find any of our artists. Our current show right now, you can look around, Mary, maybe, is Stephen Gluckert, Gordon McConnell.
Oh, wait. All right. Stephen Gluckert, Gordon McConnell,
and Sandy Dvarskas.
Sandy Dvarskas. Who could ever dream up this type of caricature?
This is our main show, Curate Instigate. It will be up for another month. And the word on the street is that our June show is going to be our one and only Mary Serby. Some line stitching and canvases she has been doing. And it will also be, well, not new work by Terry Carson, but some
paired with work by Terry Carson.
What?
Paired with work by Terry Carson.
Paired with work by Terry Carson of some landscapes that he etched on glass. And that'll be our next show in June. But the Stephen Gluckert, Gordon McConnell, and Sandy Dvarskas show will be up. We also have Roscoe paintings in the house. We have all sorts of artwork. Make sure to check out our show over at Kirks Grocery at YouTube. Any donations that come in tonight, we are a community center. We do look for your donations. We will put your name in a drawing where we will give away a piece of art next Friday. Today we gave away a piece of art by yours truly. It's one by Karen Baumgart. And we're going to look at one more sketchbook. But
one final sketchbook.
We appreciate all your purchases tonight. We've loved having you with us. We're going to look at one more. Please, I will be going through these comments and texting you, emailing you, messaging you about your drawings, sending you pictures. Make sure we got the right ones for you. And we can work it out.
Okay. LB is ready for the final drawing because then it's time for dogs to have dinner. So Shane is selecting the finale for this.
Okay, first person out there. Do we want to look at drawings that are 9 by 12 or drawings that are 11 by 14?
I choose 9 by 12 and I'm the first person who spoke up.
All right then.
Okay. So these are going to be 9 by 12.
And if you do want to come in for a private showing of these, I can let you sit at the desk. You can flip through them all you want. Just get a hold of us, kirksgrocery@gmail.com, Messenger, Instagram, wherever you want to get a hold of us. Oh, right. And I think you're going to choose a great one for our last time.
I often make great choices. Now this is M like Mary, which is why I made the choice, everybody. Let's try to zoom in on this while Shane displays the letter M. So these sketchbooks we're going to label as M. M like Mary, like Montana, like Mississippi, like Michigan.
Obviously we have a face, the strong brow, the eyelash, the lips. That is M1.
M2 is about to fly on into the frame here. Here we go.
Leading with the behind.
That is, I would tilt it
up
clockwise.
Oh, there you go.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think that's better.
Sorry about my
M2.
tripod handiwork, everybody, but I think this one is, there we go.
It's M2. We'll move on
M2.
to M3. Oh, I like this one. You don't even really get any information on the body. Oh, that's a knee.
Sure.
This a knee up here, you think?
Nope, I think it's a knee to the right.
I think this is a knee and this is a knee.
Oh, yes. You're right. Yeah, we've got a knee that's facing us. We've got the crotch up in there. We've got a knee facing the right. And then we've got another.
God, and look at this line. Look at it. It's so hard. Just hits that shadow with that tiny little point. Lets the line get lighter and lighter all the way to the curve of the knee where you get a shadow in there. Oh, face.
Portrait. You never know when the portraits will show up.
I believe that's M4.
M4. And another. I'm zooming way in on this one so everyone can see. This is also marker or pen, right?
M5.
M5. There's the body, the leg. M5. Let me see if I...
M6. This is very, looks
we're
like...
getting love from both Becca and Ty right now.
Oh, nice. Hi, Becca. It's been too long. I look forward to seeing you.
I know.
I'm glad you've been up.
Becca is one of LB's favorite people as well.
He does love her.
He does. He woke her up one morning. She was sleeping outdoors. It's Montana life for those of you in other parts of the country.
Now I forgot the number.
6? M6? And then this one, we've got a face. Hard to see on the camera for a moment. Here is the face, and here is the figure.
Hey, mate.
Bit of a reclining figure. I feel like he has a lot of sketches of the lower half of the body. The buttocks, the legs, great lines around the knees as well. A view from the back. Got a seated figure. Let's try to get that whole thing.
Squatting, maybe.
Could be squatting. Yeah, could be squatting as well.
I like this face.
Let's see. Let's share that face with everybody. Really simple.
Socks.
Hold on.
We haven't
Where
seen
are
a lot
those
of
socks?
clothes. This is our first socks I've really noticed.
Here
I've seen
are
some
socks.
pants.
And,
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Okay,
There we
this
go.
is one of those.
This could be the final drawing of the night. It's a pretty...
But this is a great one to go out on. This is a perfect finale. I would turn it clockwise. Don't you think?
I think
No,
she's laying
I
on
think
her
you're
back.
right. You're
I think
right,
she's
and I'm
laying
wrong.
on her back, arms outstretched,
Let's follow.
leg up in the air.
See if we can follow up to the top. And then let's zoom out and let everybody see the whole piece. As it gets darker here, I think our lighting is less ideal than it was at the beginning, but I believe you can see this. This is one of the really elegant, beautiful pieces that he has. And the use of composition, the way he's filling up the page, right on, Gerald Kindsfather. All right.
All right, so it looks like we've come to the end of our second part of a tour. Maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll do part 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for looking at these drawings with us. We will be going through the comments. We will be contacting you, or you can contact us about how to pay and everything. As I mentioned earlier, we do have the option of framing for $250. We can get a custom mat made.
John wants the finale.
What?
John wants the one with the leg up in the finale.
Oh, great. We got that one going to
Sorry
you,
to
John.
interrupt you. You were talking about the framing. I'm trying to get a good shot of the matting.
So yeah,
Thank
these
you,
are
John.
$25 each. We're going to get those to you. If you do want them custom framed, we can help you out. Hank Fuller is doing that for us. Once again, we're going to go through Kirks Grocery. We're here in Billings, Montana. We're a community center, art gallery, performance space. We're here for whatever you want to do. We're focusing on contemporary art. We're focusing on the community. We're focusing on people on the outside, on the edges, doing anything weird. We do take donations at Venmo at Kirks Grocery, PayPal, kirksgrocery@gmail.com. You can also pay us for your drawings right here. We do take cash in envelopes.
Marnie says thank you.
All purchases and donations entered today and all week will go into a drawing that we'll do next week. We're talking about either giving away, I think maybe a Josh Paulson print next week. We have some of his prints here, so if you like Josh Paulson.
He's trapped in France right now due to the virus.
Yeah, he's been in France for, I don't know, a couple months now.
Forced to live in a castle that is an artist residency.
Yes.
Poor Joshua.
So we miss Josh. We look forward to him, and so we're going to bring him out. But next week, join us as we take over the corner here at 30th and Minnesota in Billings, Montana. We're going to broadcast to you live from outside. We're going to cover the streets in big sculptures, bright sculptures. We're hoping for a good sunny day. If you're out walking around, come join us. Stand 6 feet away. We'll be outside.
Yep, bring your mask.
All right. Thanks so much. Thanks for loving art. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for being part of Kirks Grocery.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you, Mary, for filming and all the information.
Thanks, everybody. And now it's time for LB to have his dinner. Ciao.